I'm Jake Conway. I'm from West Hartford, Connecticut, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Q Magazine at Yale. The story I wanted to tell was my coming out story when, during Christmas break of sophomore year, I had come out here at school. I was sort of outed by a friend, which was fine. I mean, it's probably better. She propelled me along a little bit, I guess. But I didn't tell my parents, and Yale's a very gay-friendly place. So here I was like, living the life, having a great time. But when I went home, I was always like, it was always so much agony because I felt very distant from my parents, even though they didn't do anything to me to make me like want to separate myself from them. They were still as loving as they always had been. But like when I was home, I like couldn't be near them. Any conversation could potentially lead to this conversation, which I had not yet had with them. I remember I went and visited my best friend, and we went shopping, and she convinced me to get a manicure. And then I bought a pink sweater at H&M. And so I got home, and I had like my nicely clean nails and this like nice like pink sweater. And my mom was kind of just like, oh, like what's that all about? And like I'm like from a very liberal family, like very open family. But like I think it just like kind of clicked in her mind at that point, because a couple of days later, this is Christmas break, she confronted me on the issue. And I was horrified. I said, we're not talking about this now. And obviously that itself telling her that I had effectively outing myself with that one line. But I locked myself in my room and I called my best friend from West Hartford and I said, I don't know what to do. My mom just asked me if I was gay, and I had already come out to her. So she was always very supportive. And then finally my mom convinced me to come talk to her, and we were talking. We had a very nice conversation. She was very accepting, but she was also deeply moved and like very emotional. I think she just didn't hold these expectations about me. And it wasn't that she couldn't accept me, it was just that she didn't know how right in that moment because it was so new. And I remember she said one thing, and she said, Jake, I'll support you in whatever life you choose to live. She said, I'll support you in whatever life you choose. And at the moment I turned to her, and with like this like deep sense of shame, I said, Mom, it's not a choice. I almost felt guilty when I was telling her. It's like, I wouldn't choose this life. Why would I choose this life? Like, it's the hardship, the discrimination. Why would I choose this life? It was almost as if I hated myself and still was hating myself. So I remember thinking back to that conversation with my mom about it not being a choice. I look at myself today and I say, it shouldn't be I'm gay, I was born this way, I can't change it, pity me. I'm different, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if I chose to live this life, I mean, what's wrong with that? And for me, it's the ultimate sense of pride.